And you can discuss about this. Okay, Sunil, repeat to George,
Yeah,
please. Mhm.
yeah. One of my friends said that he could survive his rest of his life with just chocolate, like Tony said.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but practically
I
it is
thought
not possible, I think. Yes.
I
What
thought
do you thought?
they chose like poison or something else because it is
That
not
is
possible. It is not
that is
possible to live in one food all life.
Yeah.
no, like there were people who could choose poison, but my
Mm-hmm.
friends have don't have that much extreme level of mindset that they can think about poison, because poison is all about dead, like dead end. So I think I don't know many people those who would have chosen poison at that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Okay.
like
New question.
okay.
New question then, okay? If you could go back to the past, George, to fix something, just one thing, what would it be?
Mm.
The
You
same for you,
know,
Marie.
I
Mhm.
have my cousin died when he was 27, and it happened when he was driving, and I could say him before he went on that location, because, and I could fix it.
Okay, Marie.
I can avoid this accident.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Marie.
I'm not sure about that because my past has made me the person I am today. So I would not have changed anything.
Oh, Marie. I'm impressed. Wow.
Mhm.
You've been happy for the whole life. Yeah. Okay, Nazmul.
Yeah, hi. Uh,
If you could go back to
uh,
the past to fix just one thing, what would it be?
mhm. I think my childhood memory.
Repeat, please.
Yeah, childhood memory. When I was in like 7, 8 years old, that's a playing. I have no tension. I have no uh, any types of panic.
Mhm.
Just sometimes I read, sometimes I play. This memory, it's just amazing.
Mhm. I will try to avoid an accident too, George, with myself, you know.
Yourself,
It happened to me 20 years ago, yeah.
and
I
so
had an
how
accident
painful
too.
it was.
Oh, my friend. I spent amount of money about this accident, you know. Accident. It was tough for me. You, Sunil?
Yeah, like I was gonna say the same thing like the Marie said. I don't want to change anything because the kind of things happened to me in past. That's why I'm here. And more importantly, I can't remember anything like serious happened to me in past,
Mm-hmm.
which I could even think of that I should change this. So I have nothing to change, even though I got a chance to head back to my past.
Oh
So
my
nothing to
gosh.
change.
Marie and Sunil, guys, you're lucky, yeah? I'm happy for you.
Kind of,
Both of you, yeah,
kind
I'm
of.
happy for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Because it's beautiful when you don't need to go to the past to fix. It's just a simple question. I
Yeah,
don't know. If we could, of course.
When you don't have regrets, it's
Yeah,
yes, in
yeah.
your past it's really nice.
But I
yeah,
did
because
lots of things that I never regretted about.
yeah, don't like because like Tony, if you regret over something what you
No,
have
no.
done in your past, you are just wasting your time.
No, no, no.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
no regrets.
Yeah. I
Don't
never
try to
regretted
regret.
But
about the things
regret
that
does not
I.
mean that you regret it the whole time. You regret about it, but you continue moving forward. It does
Yeah.
No,
not
like
mean
no,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
like as far as I understood the life, like there are like some things or some accident happen to people which are not that much easy to forget,
Show
and they
masculine.
regret. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they regret open it like throughout their rest of a life. I have seen many people like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
You mean people who regret and crying every day that
Yeah,
they say,
obviously, obviously.
but this is not a good practice. But I
Yeah.
mean, just sometimes you regret about something. You could do it
Yeah,
better, and yes, and you did. You could not.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
about it.
like I think almost all the friends here believe that there are few things which we can change, like
Mhm.
how that are out of control. So, like I think there are no like a chance to regret over things, because if you just think about the things which you have done in your past and just gonna regret it, you're gonna just waste your time. Instead of that, you can use that time in order to take your present to the next level, and you could have a better life. So, like, regrets is not a good practice, as George said.
Yeah.
But like, George, did you do something which you have that sort of like regret feeling in your mind, like in past? Did you do something?
Yes, a lot. For example, I could learn English in early ages, and so I lost lots of time. Sometimes I used to play computer games. Sometimes I was busy with something stupid work that does not worth to it, and something else. I don't know. And you know, you are very young now, and it is easy for you mm, uh, to say that I will never regret. But
Yes, yes,
yes,
Mhm.
you're
in that age, you sometimes don't think that you think that you will be able, you will have same energy all the time, and you will have same inspiration all the time. But time by time, it's your mind is changing, and that's
yeah,
why
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
need to do it today and never delay for tomorrow.
yeah, you are completely
Yeah.
right, George. Because the kind of age I am in, like, I don't have anything to think about, like the extra responsibility like you guys are having. Like, it could be your family, it could be your job, or it could be your anything. But for me, I don't have anything like that. I could just directly focus on the things which I am
Oh.
working on. For an
Mhm.
example, my studies, my career. So these are the two things which I am working on currently. But I don't know, maybe things will change after a few years. After I accomplish these two goals, things will change, and I know that, and I have to be ready for that. Because, and yes, like, as long as you are young, you can do things without thinking too much. That's an easy
Mhm.
thing to
Yeah.
do. But when you get older, it becomes hard harder for you to like do things without thinking about the positive and negative sides,
Yeah.
because you have too many responsibilities. You have the responsibility of your families. You have the like tons of responsibilities, which I can't even like interpret here one by one. You guys
Mhm.
know that all. Because yeah, but like still, life is all about learning. I'm exploring my life. I don't know what's gonna happen to me after 5 or 6 years, apart from those things which I have already planned. Because life is all about, like, if life always filled with uncertain things. So yeah, it feels, sometimes it feels that like maybe something terrible gonna happen, but nothing ever happened like that yet. But I can say that nothing will gonna happen like that in future. So anything could happen.
Yeah. And of
Not only
course, we
terrible
all
things.
done stupid things in the past, right, George?
Yeah.
Kind of
Uh-huh.
just only playing online games. No, video game,
Yeah,
video
just
game.
don't waste your time. That's
Don't
my
waste your time doing
yeah.
something that's,
Yeah.
good to your, I don't know. Yeah.
Sometimes it's good for fun, but addiction is very bad.
Yeah. If you got
Yeah.
addicted to something that maybe cause you kind of harm which you can't even imagine, maybe it could destroy your life completely.
Hmm.
So take your steps.
Okay,
Like,
let's go, guys.
okay,
Let's talk about personality.
okay.
Uh-huh. I think for Maurice, kinda simple because she's an English teacher. Okay, let's go.
Why would it be simple?
It's quite simple for you because you're an English teacher. You are native, right? And for you, I think no problem. But I think,
Really?
yeah, I
That
think
doesn't
so.
mean no problem.
I hope so. Let's see. But you are great. Okay.
Mm.
Personality. Okay. I have to drag the right answer. Oh, sorry, it's not playing. It's not playing yet. It's not playing. Let's reload the page. It's not playing. I think the connection today is not good in the page, in this page.
And try Bambuzo.
No. I
No?
have something
No.
nice in here, okay? Just have to play.
Nothing.
Okay, you see,
Now it
guys,
will go.
let's reload the page, okay?
Okay.
You see, I had to drag this answer to the blank,
Okay.
right? Sunil?
Yep.
Number 1, people are often words of stress. Wow, stressed.
People
Or
are
stressed,
often
sorry.
worried and
Or
stressed.
stressed. People are often worried or stressed.
Anxious.
Worried and
I had
stressed.
to drag what in here?
Competitive, like a competitive people are often
Yeah.
worried and stressed.
Yeah, Sunil.
Or anxious.
Think better. People are often worried or stressed. Do you
That
think
would
they
be
are
anxious.
jealous? Do you think they are jealous, reliable?
Anxious, yeah.
That's being anxious, anxiety,
Anxiety.
anxious.
Yeah, anxious, yeah. Marie is right. Anxious. You know,
Okay.
That was George's answer
we have
here.
to take
He did.
care. We have to be careful about anxiety.
Mhm.
Let's go. Person gets angry quickly and likes fighting and arguing. Oh, arguing again, guys.
And aggressive.
Aggressive,
Aggressive,
yes.
yeah. Yes.
Arguing again. Person, please.
Person gets angry quick and fight.
George,
And
try you.
aggressive. Aggressive. And aggressive.
And aggressive.
That think about themselves and about other people.
Selfish.
Selfish, yeah.
Selfish. Yeah.
People that think this someone.
Selfish.
My screen is failing. I need to drag my screen to this side. Okay. People that think about themselves and not about other people.
Selfish.
Selfish ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate selfish people.
Then the
Next,
charming.
charming.
People.
Charming, yeah.
Wow.
Charming.
Charming. People have an active personality and make people like them. Whoa. Are you so charming?
I
No,
think
sensitive.
in second option we can put rebellious.
Person.
Or
Yeah.
not.
No.
Get angry
No.
quickly.
No.
No?
No.
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 Person
You mean
is
a person, someone who you
independent.
can trust
Yes,
or depend
sensitive.
on?
Reliable.
Depend.
Rely on.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Or reliable, yeah.
Reliable. People who you can trust, okay, reliable. Let's go, Marie. A person thinks that someone loves another person more than them. Whoa.
Jealous.
Is that jealous?
Jealous.
Person thinks that
Jealous.
someone, yeah, jealous.
Loves
A
another
jealous.
person.
A jealous one. I have friends, they are so jealous about my friendship. All this friendship stuff, you know. Let's go. Person can be easily hurt or offended, but hurt. In the United States, they say but hurt.
Sensitive.
Sensitive, yes.
Yeah.
Sensitive. Yeah.
They use this term in Caribbean too, Marie. Butthurt.
Pardon?
In the United States, they say person can be easily hurt or offended. In the United States, they say butthurt.
Battered?
Butthurt.
Oh,
You don't have this term in Caribbean. Let's go, guys. Children behave badly because they are given everything they want. Wow.
spoiled rats.
Rebellious.
Rebellious.
Spoiled. Spoiled. It's spoiled.
Spoiled, yeah.
Ah, spoiled, yeah.
Yeah, we're spoiled. Selfish children. Children behave badly because they are given everything they want.
Friendly and enjoys
Children nowadays, guys,
A
they have
sociable,
everything they
sociable.
want. Okay, let's go. Person is friendly, enjoys being with other people.
Sociable.
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 Sociable, right?
Sociable.
Right, Marie? Sociable. Marie, correct our mistakes. Sociable. 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 Marie, correct our mistakes,
Sociable.
please.
Sociable, yes.
Sociable, yeah.
Then
Sociable, yeah.
sensible. A sensible.
Person has common sense and is practical.
A sensible.
Practical.
Sensible. Yeah.
Person has common sense and is practical. Sensible.
Sensible, yeah.
Do you think it's competitive?
No.
No, just kidding. Person doesn't like obeying rules.
Rebellious.
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 How to pronounce this? Rebellious or rebellious?
Yeah. Rebellious.
Rebellious.
Yes,
Rebellious. Rebellious. Yeah.
Rebellious.
And finally, a competitive, you know,
Competitive.
competitive. Okay. Person always wants to win. Competitive. Are you so competitive, Sunil?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're not gonna take the first place, you won't gonna achieve anything nowadays specifically. So you have to be a competitive one.
I think I was in the past. I don't know. Not anymore, guys. I have to compete with myself. I think I have to compete with myself, guys.
Yeah, you can do both.
But
Like
with
you have already
others.
passed that age. Yeah.
But
You
with
have passed
others.
that age already.
Why?
Yeah, we do.
Why
do
you have
because-
to be so competitive to others?
No, because
Just
like when
be
you are
yourself, trust yourself, trust your gut, you know.
no, like there is the other side of the situation as well, Tony. Like if you are a group and you are competing for the same thing, so you have to be a competitive one. You can't just say that I'm going to compete with myself. Like there are 100 person and they are all competing for the one thing. So you have to be a competitive one. If you're not going to do that, you won't be able to achieve that thing. So it's right that you should be a competitive person with yourself, but there are few situations when you have to compete with others as well.
What's your thought, Marie, about this?
It's not always a bad idea to be competitive, like you said. It's good. At some point in our life, we have to, it can be fun. It can be something that you have to win. Why not? We all want the best for ourselves. Yes, but not in a mean way or bad way.
Yeah, I think every mind, I don't know. Let's see from George, you know. George?
About competitive.
Yeah. About being so or competitive.
Okay, being so competitive is important today in life because you know you always want better job. You always have higher goals, and without being competitive, you cannot achieve these goals. And so you need to be. Yeah, without it, you are just a loser.
But you have to get ready first.
How? Sorry?
You have to get ready first, okay? Firstly, sorry. You have to get ready firstly.
And this is also competition to be a
For
first.
example, if you run a new job, you have to be prepared to run this job, okay?
You need to find a better job. You need to pass some challenges, some competitions also. And at the job, you also need to show yourself, to do your best, and also you need to be competitive to do this. And I don't know how to say, but you need to fight all the time, and this is kind of competition.
Okay. Nazmul?
I think when I fall in the win-win situation, at times I feel it's very competitive. And sometimes I feel when my community or my class, anyone can get more than me, that times I can feel it's competitive.
All right. Okay, Sunil.
But, yeah, but like as George said, it is, I think, very much important nowadays to have a like competitive nature. Like as George said, if you want to have a good career, if you want to have something best, it could be anything. You have to be a competitive one, because nowadays there are enough people to compete with you. It's okay as well. Like if you are competing with yourself, that is the biggest advantage you're having. But if you want or don't want, you have to compete with others as well. You can't like stay away from this, even though how much you're trying. You have to compete with others. So there is no way out of it without competing.
I have it here, guys. But feeling competitive isn't always about climbing the ladder, winning the race, or getting ahead. You know, how we put in box for you. Let's discuss this.
Okay.
Always nice topics. You see?
Okay, yes.
Not all time you have to be competitive, you know. Why competitive feelings are good for you? I think in some fields you have to be.
Yes. Like as far as your like majorly like your career, about your life, you have to be competitive. But after you get all that, then you can change the tone, and you can, even if you don't like to compete, if you don't have to after you get all these things, because after you're getting a successful career and maybe a successful life, I think you have done around like more than half of your job. After that, you can proceed towards different thing where I think you don't have to compete with other people, and you can stay with yourself and you can compete with yourself on that place. So yeah, plays and situations are different.
I found something nice in here, guys. Marie?
Yes.
I was telling, remember, the best way to be competitive is to compete with your own previous performances. And then you are ready to face the world outside doors, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I find this point quite important in my life.
Okay, like Tony, but if
I
you
learn
want
a lot with myself, you know.
Yeah, but if you want to be if you want to be a competitive person with yourself, first of all, you have to like face the fear of like the competition.
Of course.
Yeah, like for an example, like you always talk about, like when we learn English here, like some people have that fear that they can't speak, but they want to be competitive English speaker. In order to do that, they have to first of all face their fear. After that, they can proceed further. So in order to be a self competitor, you have to first uproot that fear of lose or loss.
Yeah.
Because yeah, most of the people think about the loss whenever they try to do something new or try to get something new. They think that what's going to happen if I'm going to lose. Like if you're going to just think like that, you can be a self competitor. So like, do you have any like best way to to instill that emotion that anyone could be a self-competitor, like what you're going to prescribe?
Mhm.
So this is same as you should know the taste of failure to understand the taste of success. Something
But like
like that.
Yeah,
George,
I think Sunil just makes it or say it's a crazy in
yeah,
my culture or in our culture. It's a common, it's a phenomenon every day. So they don't take any types of patience. They just compete in any cases, any subjects, or I think some people's or most of the people's likes it's in everyday life. When I,
yeah,
for example, when I buy a new bike or a brand bike, my friends or my nephew, they think that they have to buy a bike another new, and their brand was than my brand.
yeah.
Mhm. Keep it up, guys. I'm
Yeah,
search for more.
yeah, competition is like that. Like I don't know about the countries you guys are living in, but like specifically if I'm going to talk about India and our neighbor country Bangladesh, situation are like the same, like Nazmul explained. For an example, if you bought a, like for an example, if you bought a new generation computer, and if you're going to show to your friends that this is the one which I got, they will say we're going to get the better version of it. So even in the small things in life, competition is there. So you can't stay out of it. If I'm going to say about myself, because I haven't seen anyone like they survive without competing. Even though when I go to my college, when I attend my exam, I have to compete like with others in order to get better results, in order to get better grades. So like maybe I'm not the right person to answer all these questions because my experience is not that much broad. Like I'm answering all these questions on the basis of my experience of my life. So
Mhm.
this view could be different from people to people.
Yeah, guys.
I think, yeah, I think so. In my culture, I just to see nowadays the professional life in their office life, their salary competitor is very, very. Uh, when my colleague just to see it's my salary is like that is this range, and his salary or her salary is lower than me. That times he or she is very, very crazy in the, and they destroy the environment of our professional. So that's sometimes makes a very, very bad situation, creates a bad situation. However, they don't know what's the competitive and what's their skill and what's my skill or his colleague's skill. They just compare with money.
Mhm. Okay. I found
That's very,
something nice to discuss next week. Okay. Debate.
yeah,
Is competition good for kids? Because we have been prepared since we are kids, right?
yeah.
To
Like
face the
whenever, like
world.
yeah,
Mhm.
even though the like the small kids are getting the training to be a competitive one from the beginning, from their home, from their parents.
Mhm. This
So
is it.
yeah, this is going to be a very great thing because like in competition, what actually happened, we usually don't focus on the things
Mhm.
which we're supposed to do. Instead of that, we focus on the things what other people are doing in order to beat them. And while in that process, we lose our base, we lose our confidence, we lose our everything. So in that context, competition is not good, completely not good. Because
Mhm.
if you're going to lose yourself while competing with someone, so what are you going to get? The most important thing you will lose, that is yourself. So here competition is not making any kind of sense.
I, just I share with you something for kids. When they see or also their parents' competition or their cousins or near their relatives' competition, that times they are used to, and they sometimes they use these types of competition with their friends. I think so because they are accustomed to their environment. their family environment.
Yeah, because like even always, whenever I go to my college, go to my universities, my professors always tell me, Sunil, you have to be a competitive one in order to get the best place. So why not? But in order to competing with others, if you are doing things which you're not supposed to, that could cause you harm, and maybe that's not going to be a good thing to do. Like as I said already, if you are competing just to win, that's okay. But if you are competing to defeat others, that's not okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Marie, would you add something
Yes.
more, please? Feel free, guys. Couple minutes to finish.
I guess I mean, you were on point about what you're saying. Yes. I mean, being self-competitive is all about setting your own values
Mhm.
Yeah.
and evaluating yourself based on meaningful things.
Mhm.
And well, it's about setting your ambition, embracing the growth of mindset, basically. Yes.
Yeah. But Murray, like being a teacher, you have seen many type of students throughout your
Yeah.
entire career. Like some students have that sort of competitive nature in themselves. So how you see them? Like what do
Yeah,
you think about
because
those kind of students?
yes, every personality is different from others. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to lead with different minds, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, Marie, please.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, of course. You have some students who are motivated and they're just into learning the language. So you find these kinds of people learn faster. And the others are wondering, why am I not at the same level as that person? So it's
Mhm.
all up to you on your mindset. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because being a teacher, you have to deal with those sort of situation like often, and you have
Yeah.
done that
Yes.
many times
Mhm.
before as well. So this is a good
Mhm.
question for a teacher to answer, because we don't have that much experience. We don't see that number of people in our day-to-day life like a teacher do. So, and
Yeah.
teacher have that. Yes.
Yeah. You find in a classroom, you get the majority of them are not
Yeah.
motivated. So these kinds of students, you have to do more work with them. It is just more work. You have to put in a lot of effort into those kids just to get them somewhere. And it can be very frustrating because it's like you are the one learning for them. They do not care really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, Mori, like, do you think that it would be good if you're gonna put that sort of competitive nature into those students, those who don't have that sort of like motivation to learn faster or to do something extra? Do you think it would be good?
Yes, because this is what the teacher is there for, to motivate those that do not have that zeal to learn.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to help them, whether it's through something that they love to do, you have to teach them that way. Yes. We find ourselves playing more games in classes
Yeah.
for those kids to learn, just to keep them focused.
Yes.
Because this is what
Obviously.
they are used to because of technology, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like the thing is very simple. You can't stay out of the competition, whether you are competing with yourself or whether you are competing with others. You have to compete as long as you are breathing. So there is no other option, I guess.
Mhm.
Because
Without
being a student,
competition,
yeah,
yeah, no, I just wanted to add, without competition, you just cannot move forward because there are lots of obstacles during the life, and you somehow need effort to avoid or overcome these obstacles. And all these are in this way you compete with these obstacles.
yeah, being a
So
student after putting more than 15, 16 years in education, I learned this one thing. Always my teachers, my professor told me the same thing. You have to compete. You gotta compete. There is no other way out. If you're not going to compete with others, you're not going to get the best place. If you're not going to get the best place, you won't be able to achieve the kind of things you're looking for. So competition is must.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But then on the most part, sometimes the teacher cannot do nothing because you find those kids, they're probably going through something. This is why they stop being competitive. By the time they reach grade 3, this is where they stop learning. We find the best students, they go lower in their grades by the time they get to grade 3. So what is happening to those kids? Something in their life is affecting them. It's not the
Yeah, like-
classroom.
Yeah, like for an example, like right now I'm competing for a better career. After I achieve that career, maybe my mindset will change, and I'm gonna like give up this sort of like competitive nature, and I'm gonna like do something extra, or maybe gonna acquire some different characteristics. So like as long as you have that sort of need, after you achieve that need, I think you don't have to have that sort of competitive nature.
Sunil, sorry for interruption, but there is no top in career. If you have good salary, if you have, I don't know, good car, you bought your good car, even you bought your new house, but you still have new requirements. There is no top. There is
Yeah,
no top
requirements
level.
are
Yeah.
unlimited. Yeah.
Yes, and that's why life is still competitive. Even if you have a good job and good salary. So
Yes, sir.
yes, there is no top.
Okay, Tony, so we just have few seconds left,
Yeah,
around like 30 seconds.
just less than 1 minute, okay? You finish, guys, okay?
Okay.
Just in case, see you next week, okay?
Yep. See you next week. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Just
yeah,
in
these
case,
are the
okay?
things to
Keep
discuss.
talking, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it is a good thing to discuss.
Yeah,
because,
it's interesting to discuss this topic, okay?
Yeah,
Next week, we
and I
finish
got
it. Mhm.
yeah, I got few many different sense about the same topic, and definitely it's gonna help me around the life or maybe work, because being a young